Big developments out of Cincinnati. The Bengals are dealing with several injury concerns that could shape the weeks ahead. Over the weekend, multiple key players were sidelined during practice, and the list of absences is growing just one preseason game into the year. With the next matchup set for Monday, every decision on who rests and who plays could carry weight. Before we break down the latest headlines, make sure you're part of our Bengals community. Hit subscribe, like the video, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let's jump into the news. Here's the situation. Safety Geno Stone is expected to miss the upcoming game against Washington. Coach Zac Taylor confirmed he won't be rushed back, a smart move considering Stone is a projected starter and could be a major defensive asset if healthy. His ability to return to that Baltimore-level ball hawking form would be huge for this secondary. Dax Hill also remains on the sidelines as he continues working his way back. The team's being cautious, which makes sense this early in preseason. On the defensive line, Joseph Ossai's appearance on the injury list could open the door for rookie Shamar Stewart to see more action. And then there's Germaine Burton. He practiced Saturday, but sat out Sunday with what Taylor called a day-to-day issue. It's early, but the Bengals will need these players back and ready if they want to start the regular season at full strength. The Bengals face the Commanders on August 18th, but it's still unclear which key contributors will be ready to suit up. Some absences are injury-related, while others stem from contract negotiations, both carrying their own ripple effects. Tight end Mike Gesicki remains on the injury list. Defensive tackle B.J. Hill is another question mark. He arrived at minicamp in a walking boot and has been eased back into action since. The team is wisely avoiding rushing anyone, but the hope is clear. Get them ready for week 1. Trey Hendrickson's situation is different. His absence is tied to ongoing contract talks, not health. Reports suggest both sides are close, and while there's always a chance he could miss early games, an extended holdout would be a shock. Still, the real spotlight right now is on safety Geno Stone. Last season didn't meet expectations, but his strong camp had given reason for optimism before this recent setback. The Bengals don't need him to post record-breaking stats. They need him to be that reliable, ball-hawking presence in the secondary who can anchor the back end of Lou Anarumo's defense. Every missing piece matters when the goal is a fast start to the season. The Bengals have been searching for stability at safety ever since Jesse Bates left, and his absence is still felt every season. Geno Stone was never expected to be a one-for-one replacement, but his arrival brought hope he could fill part of that gap with his ball-hawking skills. Unfortunately, his current injury isn't a short-term issue. This one is listed as week-to-week, and Zac Taylor has already ruled him out for the Commanders game. That suggests a more cautious, possibly longer recovery ahead. Without Stone, Cincinnati will lean on options like Tyson Anderson, who's shown promise on special teams but remains untested as a full-time starter. And that's where outside help could come into play. One intriguing suggestion from league insiders is veteran safety Justin Simmons, a proven leader with playoff ambitions, who has even expressed interest in joining a contender like the Bengals. If the front office believes this defense can be championship caliber with the right addition, making a move for a player of Simmons' caliber could be the kind of mid-preseason spark that pays off deep into January. If Geno Stone's absence stretches into the start of the season, the Bengals may need to think beyond their current depth chart. One name that stands out is veteran safety Justin Simmons. He's a proven playmaker, still productive, and could be signed without wrecking the team's salary cap flexibility. The appeal isn't just his on-field talent. Simmons brings the experience and leadership that can steady a young secondary. Having that kind of presence can be the difference between a defense that holds steady in September and one that struggles to find its identity. Cincinnati has shown in the past they're willing to make strategic, targeted signings when the fit is right. This could be another one of those opportunities. If Stone's status truly is week to week, an aggressive move now could prevent bigger problems later. Meanwhile, injuries elsewhere can't be ignored. Germaine Burton's situation remains worth watching, especially if his absence lingers into preseason's final stretch. Germaine Burton's status is still one to monitor. He practiced Saturday, but was sidelined Sunday, listed as day-to-day. If he's able to suit up against the Commanders, it could be a valuable preview of what he brings to this offense. Burton has the physical tools to make an impact, but his true ceiling depends on focus and consistency. With defenses keying on Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and a healthy Mike Gesicki, Burton has the chance to be an unexpected X factor, the kind of player who turns a good offense into a great one. On the defensive side, Joseph Ossai's absence could create more snaps for rookie Shamar Stewart. Missing camp reps put him behind early, but this is a golden chance to prove he can pair effectively with Trey Hendrickson and generate the pass rush this defense needs. For a team chasing January football, these next preseason opportunities are about more than just depth. They're about finding contributors who can change games. For the Bengals, the pass rush picture opposite Trey Hendrickson remains unsettled. Joseph Ossai projects as a rotational piece, but if either he or rookie Shamar Stewart can seize that role outright, it would give this defense a more complete edge presence. At this stage, it's not about draft position or salary. It's about who can consistently deliver pressure when it matters most. Cincinnati's defense needs to be able to close out games late, an area that proved costly last season. Finding the right player to complement Hendrickson is critical to changing that. Injuries are part of football, but the names currently appearing on the report will determine how quickly this defense can reach full strength. The coming preseason snaps will reveal a lot, not just about depth, but about which players are ready to help turn a good team into a legitimate contender.